So I did say I would give an update. So right now I have two girls um, that are in the process of launching. They've made it through like 5 interviews with us through the process, and they're ready to rock. And so, yeah, I'm in bed. So they're going to be meeting Jenny um, on Friday, and Jenny's the two-time Olympian gymnast. She's my sponsor's. Well, she's my sponsor, but she's also my sponsors. The guy who contacted me, Peter, the BC Lion. If you don't know what a BC Lion is, that's like an NFL football player for Canada. So Canada has professional football, but it's called CFL, not NFL. C standing for Canadian Football League. So not National Football League. So Peter, my sponsor, the one who got me in the business, he was a professional football player. He was an all-star actually, many times, and so his wife's a two-time Olympic gymnast, and so she's going to be meeting with the girls on Friday to help them launch their business. So that's exciting. And then I also have my buddy Mustafa in Ontario. So if you don't know where Ontario is, it's like above New York in Canada. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry for yawning on this video. I'm sorry. I'm just too tired to stop it and replay it again. But anyhow, or re-record it again. See how tired I am? Anyhow. So, but yeah, so um, Scott Michael. Anyhow, um, man, so my buddy in Ontario, he's deciding, okay, do I build the business in Ontario or do I come out here? And I've got an extra room in the house here that he could rent out or live in, whatever. And so he's debating that, and I just told him to pray, and he'll get the answer and know what to do. But if he stays in Ontario, great. Then my business in Ontario can grow even better because I got my sister there, and she's in business with me, her and her husband. And then so that's exciting. So I'm almost an eagle. So I got my sister and her husband, and I got Mustafa in Ontario. So that's two people in Ontario. I already whatchamacallit, I already have Parm and his wife in Alberta, and so that would be 3 legs. And then these girls out here are four. I don't know if I'm gonna sponsor Vanessa. Then she sponsors Elle, but yeah, I think that would be the best. And then what was I gonna say? And then yeah, so I'm not sure how I'm going to sponsor them, but that would be fourth leg. So my sister, Mustafa, Parm, and his wife. That's 3. The girls 4. And then I call him Efren Reyes, but that's not Efren Reyes that I'm talking about. But he's a Filipino guy that plays pool really well, and there's a professional. See, I'm tired. Professional. My favorite pool player of all time is Efren Reyes. He's a Filipino guy, and he is known as the world's best pool player of all times. So, anyhow, uh, so I call my buddy Efren Reyes and his wife. They haven't launched yet, but they're like right near the end of the interview process. So they're going to earn an offer for business, and they're going to have a huge business in Jesus' mighty name, amen. Because they jumped the gun. They weren't supposed to talk to anybody until they earned an offer, but they brought their buddy Bustamante out to the meeting. So I interviewed them 2 or 3 times, and then they came out to one of the meetings. But when they came, they had already talked to their best friend Bustamante, or one of their best friends, and then he ended up coming to the meeting. So I interviewed him a bit, and then he saw the plan, slam bam, thank you, man, and he's excited and gonna join Efren's business, which is his real name's well, his short form of his real name is Mill. I think he's like Emilio, and so they call him Mill. And then, yeah, so that leg is growing really well. And if you don't know what a leg is, that's what we call our teams or our franchises or our personal sponsor people, like people that we sponsor. We call them legs, which is a technical term you have to figure out and talk to your support team, or you have to talk to whatever. So that would be 5, I think. So my sister Mustafa, what do you call it? Parm and his wife, the girls Vanessa and Elle, and Mill and his wife, and then they'll have their first team growing with Bustamante, and then they also have Bobby, who's a black belt. He used to be a karate teacher, a sensei, and he made lots of money doing that, and then he somehow went broke, and then he's working at the casino for $15 an hour. This is a guy who's registered with the police because he's a third-degree black belt. So his body and his skills is a dangerous weapon, so you have to register. It's pretty wild. But so he is really going to be one of Mill's hugest legs, I think, because he was already a karate teacher, and to become a black belt, that takes a lot of discipline, and this business takes discipline, and he can fly. So then what else? So that's 5, and then I've got a couple other people going through the process or whatever. So I should be Eagle very soon. So I'm excited, because if you go double Eagle, which is 12 teams, that's like around 50,000 a year on the side of your job, part-time money. And so I'm halfway to double Eagle almost. So I'm fired up. I love you. I got to get to bed. Ciao. And you can do it, man. You can do it. I met these guys were all strangers to me. I never grew up in this province, so, and if you don't know what a province is, that's a state for Canada. So pretend that California is a province, but it's not. It's a state. So up in Canada, we call states provinces. So it's all blah blah blah. Anyhow, love you. You can do it. Just get out there and do something with your life, and talk to people and ask them if they're open-minded when it comes to looking at side business projects, or ask them if they're keeping their options open. But most importantly, just do it, the contacting line that your upline and support team. Don't listen to me, listen to them. I preface this whole entire channel by saying, don't listen to me, listen to your coach and your mentor and your business support team, and find somebody that makes a lot of money in your business, and then ask them, like a diamond or an emerald. Some platinums, you don't know how solid they are. Some of them are awesome solid, and you can trust their coaching, but some are like, so, they might have got welfared there somehow, so you just got to be careful that they weren't like a one-hit wonder and had one leg or 2 legs themselves, and then that's how they became a platinum. So just be careful. Talk to somebody who's got a lot of fruit on the tree. Love you.